Ryan, let's
Happy Mother's Day! Today we're going to be making
cupcake flowers.
Yeah, so today we're going to make cupcakes and we're going to display them to look like a bouquet of flowers. We're going to try to do more of these how-to tutorial type videos. So give us a thumbs up if that's what you want to see, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below if you've done these cupcakes before or if you want to. So we're going to do this in stages. We're going to start with the cupcakes. As they cool, we're going to do the icing because everything's from scratch. And then I'm going to go into showing you how to set it up for the bouquet. So let's get started. Okay. So first thing we're going to use is coconut oil. You want it melted is what the recipe calls for. So then the next that we're going to use is the vanilla extract. McCormick organic vanilla extract. That's the second ingredient that we need. The next thing that we need is our stevia. We just use the regular old Truvia stevia.
Pour it.
Yeah, pour it. It's natural, so it's a natural sweetener because this is a no sugar added cupcake. And the next we have is our salt. We use pink Himalayan salt, which we find to be the best, most tasty kind. Yep, pour it in. And now let's mix it. Good job. The next thing to add in after it's been all mixed up is baking powder, which we use Galberg Girl baking powder. All right, let's mix that in. Ooh, this milk was about to fall. Okay, you mix it. I'm gonna add the eggs.
How do I turn it on? Okay, so next that we're adding is our almond flour. I got this almond flour from Costco. This is the first time we're actually using it. It's Blue Diamond. So that's... Can I mix it up?
That? Yes. Next up is the coconut flour. This is the where it lets you organic. You gotta do a long mixing. Add in our almond milk. It's a half a cup of almond milk. Now that we have the consistency of the batter, we're going to get our cupcake sheet ready. So we're going to set this aside and get the cupcakes. Put them in for 15 minutes. We'll check on them in a little bit.
Yes, we will.
Hi, what's your name?
Anna.
Hi, Anna. My name is Larry.
I have a dress.
You look beautiful. Hey, Anna, do you want to check these cupcakes, see if they're done?
Yes.
All right, ready?
Larry.
Come on, Anna. Pull it up.
Yes, we made it, Larry.
Okay, so now we're gonna work on the buttercream. Okay, so first thing it says is to whip up the egg whites. Okay, pour that in. Ew, babe. Got all over my fingers. Okay, so after you beat the egg whites, the next thing it says to add is 1 cup of hot water. And then you want to add in the vanilla extract and the sugar, and then we're just going to stir it until it disappears. Okay, is that done?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to turn this on. We're going to slowly add that mixture into this one. I'm kind of nervous. We'll see how this goes. So the next thing that we're going to add now is our softened butter. We use Kerrygold because it's grass-fed and yummy. I don't know if you could see that, but I have it all measured out. So now we're adding the softened buttered cubes into our egg whip. This is seriously making such a big mess. I mean, it's starting to thicken up, but it's still very much so a buttery mess.
Maybe you're lying. Maybe the truth don't tell itself what you're supplying.
So I have been standing here for 30 minutes wisping this thing up, and it is not working. It is curdled like no other. I sent Charlotte to bed because it was her nap time, and I'm over this. So this is my last ditch effort. I'm gonna put it in a cheesecloth, drain out the excess moisture, and try to pipe with what I have because I'm so over it. Here we go, cheesecloth in it. Now, I actually have no plan on this part. Oh, this is kind of cool. It just kind of literally swoops it on up. Kind of gross. This is all I have to work with. 30 minutes of standing here, wisping away for this. We're gonna see. I'm gonna work with it. Can't give up. We gotta try. Okay, so cupcakes are cooled. What I did was I went to Michael's and I actually picked out piping tips. So we're gonna give this a try. They were $1 for 2, so I figured like, why not? Since I only have such little batter, I'm gonna use a small sandwich bag. And I'm going to just cut the tip so I can put my piping tip in there. Hopefully it just slides right in. Perfect. Wish me luck. Good luck. I'm so like emotionally beat up from this. Okay. Cupcake number 1. Our homemade. Ew, liquid just shot out. Okay, that's a sign. Hey, not bad. I mean, it's not very cute, but I hope they at least taste good. Man, this was such hard work. You definitely have to have one of those really nice mixers where like the bowl is there and all you have to do is like turn it on and walk away. I don't recommend this with a hand mixer at all. But let me know if you do it and if it turns out successful. Martha Stewart, I hope you're not watching this. You would be disappointed. Alright guys, so what you're gonna need next for phase 3 now, after the baking and the icing, you're gonna wanna have your bouquet supplies. And that includes a foam ball and whatever you're gonna use as your base. Normally, this DIY project, you have your base and then you get a ball that's gonna fit perfectly right on top of it. But me being me, I bought a ball that was too small. My plan was to cut it in half, rest it right on top, like hot glue gun it right on top, and that would be that. But because it's too small, I had to improvise. And what I did was I took my bucket and I traced it on some cardstock. So that creates the base on what is gonna sit on top. And then I cut the ball in half and I glued the ball to the top. But since this is just paper, I had to improvise and sturdy it up with some skewers. And that's gonna help hold some of the weight, support the weight. So now the fun part is putting the cupcakes on here. I'm gonna need about 5. So toothpicks would work out perfectly, but naturally I don't know where any of mine are. So I'm going to again improvise even more with skewers. A toothpick would be very ideal. Okay, here we go. First one. Okay, not bad. Second one is on and good. I'm gonna find my Q-tips though. My toothpicks. Oh my gosh, I literally just found them. Okay, toothpicks, preferred. But because these are thinner, I'm gonna put 2 for a little bit more support. This was seriously a definite one that I'm glad that I tried, but I am for sure glad that it's over. So since I have open spaces, I'm actually gonna go get some tissue paper and kind of fill in these holes, fill in the gaps. And I have a decent little square and kind of rough it up, plop that in. There we have it, our cupcake bouquet. What do you guys think?
Maybe it's better left unsaid. Girl, I don't know how this is getting to your head. So I wonder if we're all still.
Okay, so while Charlotte naps, I'm bringing in my great assistant who's gonna help me see if this is even good to give to Charlotte.
The best part, I get to eat it.
This is no sugar, low carb, gluten-free, all homemade and organic. So starting off, it's not
It's a
that...
little sticky icky.
The top is definitely of a crunchy, at least it's like a spongy, soft texture. So we're missing about half the cupcake because it's here. But let's just do this.
Cheers.
Slow my tea.
Cheers, guys.
You definitely... I think it's the cream. All I taste is butter. That's a stick and a half. No, a stick and 2 tablespoons
And this
worth
is
of
supposed to be
butter.
healthier version?
Well, I mean, like...
A stick and a half of butter? I could do the
Yeah?
cake. Like, these are good cakes to have just around the house, like to snack on. These are perfect.
To snack on.
Heck yeah. I'm not having another one.
Oh, okay.
We'll
I
keep
guess
one for
we have
sure.
a whole bouquet of them. Pinterest fail.
No, I wouldn't say it's a Pinterest fail. I'd give it like 50% fail. Because the cake is really good.
A 50% fail is still a fail. Like if you got 50% on your test, you failed.
Okay, then we'll give it like a 70%. I mean, the cake is most of it, right? So I say yay to the cake, no to the frosting. This cake is really good.
Good.
I'm being serious.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm pretty tired from all of that. This was supposed to be like an hour at most project, and it turned into 5 ever. So just give me a thumbs up. Just do it because I went through so much for this.
Give her a huge thumbs up. Huge thumbs
Like
up. Because this
floating
was a lot of effort. You know, we had some broken glass, we've had huge messes, but we made through it. Okay? We made it out of it, and we came out with some really good cake. If
I
you're
made
home,
it through this.
Go out. I made it too because I dealt with it. So I love you.
The recipe's down below. All right.
Check it out.